Alright, so in my ongoing journey of reviewing the Matrix films leading up to the Matrix Resurrections, let's go ahead and review the Matrix Reloaded. Neo's back, Keanu Reeves is back, and he's obviously improved his skills. I mean, his kung fu is ridiculous, ridiculous in a good way. I mean, all the martial arts scenes here are also very well done. I like how it's a lot of in-camera. Keanu Reeves just kicks butt in whatever he does here in all these martial arts scenes. Not only is he good in martial arts, but Neo just turned into Superman from what it seems like. He's over there flying, and he's flying through the air, and he does what Superman does, and he even lands like him. He even takes off the ground like Superman. I knew that in the Matrix there was no laws of gravity or physics, and you could do whatever you want, but I was fine with the martial arts stuff and running on the walls and doing all these flips, but then when I saw that he's able just to fly and do stuff like Superman pretty much, he's having like a crazy amount of strength, I was like, yeah, I don't think that fits with the whole Matrix theme. It doesn't fit with what the movie was known for, with what the original gave us. But his Superman-like powers made him seem more of a comic book-like hero, and I don't know if The Matrix is a comic, I don't think it is, but it just made it look more like it belonged in that genre of films, and it just didn't feel like it fit with what the first one gave me. What this film shows is that we didn't see in the first one is Zion, and Zion is the place where everyone lives at, where it seems like a lot of people are just getting, more and more people are getting disconnected from the Matrix and just living off regular life, trying to survive. And apparently everyone in Zion is just either on drugs or they've been asleep or just connected in the Matrix for so long that they haven't been able to physically have sex, because everyone in here looks horny. Everyone looks like they just popped mollies and they just want to go raving. In the beginning, when we see Zion, everyone's just doing normal things, and then all of a sudden it's like if DJ Tiesto or somebody just came in out of nowhere, started playing music, and everyone just goes crazy. Everyone just starts making out. The techno music comes on. Now, if you like going to raves, forget EDC. You gotta go to Zion. And after the movie establishes its setting and where we've been at since the original, there's a lot of talk about a war. But a war that's on its way. We know that these machines, the Sentinels, are coming. They're coming to destroy Zion and all human beings, and really nothing, the war doesn't even happen in this movie. It's just something that's mentioned, and it was like very misleading because I'm over here getting hyped up. I want to get to this war. Now, I did hear a lot of talks about how this movie is compared to the Star Wars prequels, and as I was watching, I was like, oh wait, no wonder, because I made that same reference myself as well. When I see this whole romance between Neo and Trinity, it's just like when Anakin and Padme, all that is going on while we hear all these rumors of a war that's coming. The same thing that's happening here. I will say though that this is not as bad as Star Wars. I'm not comparing it to say that they're equally as bad. This is obviously more entertaining than Star Wars. Attack of the Clones, that is. Meanwhile, Agent Smith is still trying to hunt Neo down, and every time they come across, he's always like, Mr. Anderson. I can't tell you how many times I heard that line throughout Reloaded and Revolutions. Watch these movies back to back, take a shot every time Hugo Weaving says Mr. Anderson. Yeah, you'll be on the floor. Hugo Weaving is essentially, he's replicating himself. He's sticking his hand in other people, and they're all turning into him. So he's duplicating himself. He's getting bigger. And that gives us a really cool fight scene when it's Neo fighting Agent Smith, and then all these other Agent Smiths come in, and Neo's just outnumbered, but he's still kicking butt. And there's a lot of in-camera fight scenes, and then it turns into the CGI fest. And of course, it's 2003. I mean, the CGI is not as good as it could be as it is now. So you kind of just have to let it slide. What I really like about this scene is that it starts to feel one of those games where it starts to feel like Nazi Zombies, or any other game where you start off trying to defend yourself and you gotta survive. And the longer you survive, the more waves of enemies start coming your way. That's how this scene felt like, and it made it feel very tense. So I really enjoyed that scene. The highway chase is also something that stood out to me. Just the music that's going on while we have all these car chases, and then the albino looking dudes with dreads are chasing Trinity in the motorcycle. The movie does have a lot of cool action scenes, and then in between is just a lot of Neo's fear of losing Trinity because he had a dream that he lost her and he really loves her. And also he's dealing with his fears, he's dealing with his doubts because he doesn't know if this prophecy is even true. He doesn't know what his choices are going to be, and he asks Oracle a lot of questions, and she only knows to a certain extent. The movie really deals with some concepts there that are open for interpretation. They would make for some good conversations. However you want to dissect these philosophical concepts, well, could probably determine the outcome of how you view the movie. And even when I was watching, I was like, okay, are they saying all that because they're trying to make that audience doubt as well, just as much as Neo, just to have us doubt Neo, and then for the end for Neo to do something to make us be like, I knew it, he is the one. Sorry, we doubted you for a minute there, Neo, but we knew it. Or could it really be that Neo is really not the one and it was all BS, and then they're really talking about somebody else and he was just something that was meant to happen for the actual one to emerge? Pretty much the ending of this movie, if you had any questions, you still get left with questions because the movie just cuts you off there, and you gotta just wait until you watch the third one. So in the end, just to summarize, I understand why this film would be disappointing, because it, in a way, kind of is, but it's not something that I extremely hated, because the original really hooked me and I wanted to see more. I actually saw Reloaded and Revolutions back to back just because I was so invested. It got me hooked from the original since the start. So in the end, I will say that The Matrix Reloaded is still worth watching and worth having a movie night. Alright, so 2 down, 1 to go. I'm not sure if Animatrix has anything to do with the story. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section below. If you've seen The Matrix Reloaded, go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Please go ahead and like this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Follow me on Instagram as well. Keep watching this channel and keep watching movies.